MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's the second game of this ALCS between the New York Yankees and the Houston Astros. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Well, in a 7-game series, winning Game 1 on the road is great, but it doesn't mean all that much if you can't back it up and win Game 2. A win here really puts them in a commanding position, but if they split these first 2 games, it basically becomes a best of a 5-game series starting all over again from scratch.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Houston Astros.
And briefly here, a glance at the 2 starters who'll get the ball here in this one. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Matt, I can't wait to see what Aaron Judge has in store. He's such a great talent, the kind of talent that can dominate a game, a perennial all-star, and win some awards. He's one of the best in the game today, and he's always fun to watch.
Dallas Keuchel will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Wow, he was awfully good in his last one. A complete game victory. We'll see if he'll be as good in this one as he was in his previous start.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And let's focus our attention on the guy behind the plate putting the digits down. That's Brian McCann. I don't think he gets enough credit for his defense. The ability to massage a pitching staff, soft hands, and a nice throwing arm to second base. We already know from the offensive side he's a multiple-time All-Star with the ability to launch.
Stepping into the box, Brett Gardner. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And we are underway from Houston as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. The slider that just grabs the outside corner. The 1-1 home. Fouled away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Stepping up now, Aaron Judge. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, Dero, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
And that slider's almost in the dirt. Hit sharply on the ground. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
So stepping in, Giancarlo Stanton. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Hey, I think this is going to be the key to his success out on the mound. That good movement on that 2-seam fastball is going to keep that ball in the yard and keep this offense on its toes.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hitting change of speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
A little bouncer that rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. The 0-2 once more. 2 out, nobody on. Now a foul tip held onto behind the plate. It's strike 3, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, and now the Astros will go to work for the first time. No score. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. What's the key for a home victory tonight, D-Row?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Didi Gregorius. Not only has this guy been knighted, yes, they call him Sir Didi back in his homeland, Curacao. He's one of the best ball players coming down the pike, starting with Andrew Jones, Xander Bogaerts, and it's Didi Gregorius this time. Hits from the left side of the plate with power and the ability to go in the hole with one of the strongest arms in the game.
Here's George Springer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2. The 2-0. Laid off, but in there for strike 1. Hit on the ground to third. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 0-1 the count. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
At the plate, Jose Altuve, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Springer over at second. Bregman on at first with nobody out. Swing hard liner to left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D. Where you get that base hit to give your team the lead, you have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
First pitch of the at-bat. A high fastball is in there.
That's how quick an inning can potentially get away from you out there. You get the first 2 outs pretty quick. Next guy gets on, and now you're staring the number 4 hole hitter in the face with a runner in scoring position.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Dribbled to the right side. That winds up foul.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Correa, left field and gone, and that one had some extra distance. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, his first homer here in the series, as the Astros have opened it up now 4-0.
Yeah, these guys came into this game with a plan, and they've executed it really well at the dish. They've been very aggressive, and that aggressiveness has put them up by 4 early on. What a great start.
Now the Cuban import, Yuli Gurriel. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Batting 6th, left fielder, Marwin Gonzalez.
Coming to the plate now, Marwin Gonzalez. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one just missed outside.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one. And this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
4 runs here in this half inning. It's 2-0 to Marwin Gonzalez.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
And he'll just watch the splitter here, 2-1. On a line, that's a base hit.
Dan, are you kidding me right there? I mean, that had to whistle past this guy's ear. That was a scary moment.
Dero, they call that the old chuck and duck, right? That was really close, and that's one of the things that most pitchers fear, that line drive that zips right by your head. Wow, that was awful close.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. And he puts it on the ground to second. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
As an offense right here, 4-0, you can't let that get away from you. You're a grand slam from tying this one up. Everyone take a deep breath and just start getting some guys on base.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. He's got it one away.
Batting fifth, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fly ball out toward left center field. Springer has a read on it. 2 down.
Batting second, shortstop, D.B. Gregorius.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
The 0-1 on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
If you're on the mound right there and you're getting a swing at a breaking ball off the plate, do not be shocked if he's tucked something up under this guy's chin hot right here.
Sent on the ground out to second. There is Altuve. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Evan Gaddis now standing in. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's hitless in 3 at-bats.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. 0-2 the count to Evan Gattis.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after two great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Sharp slider that time. Just missed inside.
From 0-2 to 3-2. What a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Ready.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the second out.
Number 4, George Springer.
That's a slick play out there as we take a look at it on show motion. He was charging in quickly, and he slides to get under the ball just before it reaches the ground and gets the out. Well done.
Into the box now, George Springer. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Now to the plate, Aaron Hicks. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
First delivery to him on the way. Right over the middle, knee high. Head-to-head pass with Dallas Keuchel. He hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. He's taken him deep once. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Brandon Drury will bat next, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Ripped down the first base line. Gurriel picks it up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting ninth, second baseman, Ronald Correa.
Stepping in, Ronald Torreyes. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They trail here 4-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alex Bregman. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka. First offering on its way. Missed with a slider.
Counts 1-0.
That's inside. 2-0.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
And here's a slider for a called strike.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
Two balls and a strike. Here it is. This is line to left. And a dive in left, but he can't get it. It'll get by him toward the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
You've got to applaud the effort there from the left fielder. It just didn't work out as the ball squirts by him, resulting in a double. That's the danger of leaving your feet in the outfield.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
Now batting, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Carlos Correa. Another RBI spot for him. He's already got 3 in the game. First pitch of the at-bat. And a slider on the inside for strike 1.
Hey, I don't mind you taking one right there. This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make him work, see if he'll get in his zone. If he's willing to walk a few guys and then someone pops one over the fence, this game could get out of hand early.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hicks is there, 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
First baseman, number 10, Gurriel.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Yuli Gurriel. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. From the stretch. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Bregman at second with 2 down. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. We'll see the speedy Brett Gardner start things out when we come back. It's the Astros 4 and the Yankees nothing. Here's Brett Gardner now back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a strike.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Oh, good spot. On the black for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Here's big Aaron Judge. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The windup and the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Ready with the 0-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Wow, talk about mowing him down. How about 2 strikeouts on 6 pitches? He isn't messing around, and these last 2 batters have had no answer for what he's throwing up there.
Giancarlo Stanton now. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First offering on its way. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Back goes Springer, and it's gone. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. His second home run of the series. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got. A really bad result.
The first baseman, number 33, Ray.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. And he fouls this one off. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a changeup right down the middle.
Wow, not sure what they're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
The 1-2. Popped him up. Correa is under it, and that retires the side. The Yankees claw back a bit thanks to the home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's the Astros 4 and the Yankees 1. Digging in, Marwin Gonzalez, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
One of the keys to securing a win. They want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
The 0-1 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Sanchez is after it, but the throw is late, and he's aboard after the strikeout. So not the start to the inning he was looking for as he got the strikeout, but the runner reaches anyway. Next up for the Astros, Brian McCann. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sliders in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Gonzalez aboard here at first with nobody out. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Hicks going back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Show Track. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. Evan Gattis now standing in. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Gattis, who's sometimes called Bull for apparent reasons. He was selected in the 23rd round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. The tag, and they got him at third. What a throw.
The batter, right fielder, Josh.
Striding in, Josh Reddick. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Tanaka pauses. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
It's a swinging bunt up the line. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the 3rd out. Astros leave 1, but they lead it 4-1. Stepping in, Gary Sanchez. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Gurriel is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Here's Didi Gregorius. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat. And that one right down Main Street.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into the middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
Hit hard on the ground to first. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Hey, I can't imagine that's the pitch he was looking for right there. But he did his best to keep his nose in there and drive that changeup for a base
hit. In now, Aaron Hicks, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball. So 1-1. Taken, strike 2. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. And with 2 away, let's check in with our up-to-the-minute playoff bracket. And you can see our series at 1-0 as things are starting to heat up here as we get later into October. Digging in, Brandon Drury. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off. Ready with the 0-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach at 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
It's fouled away. Fifth inning here in a 4-1 ball game. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. One left for the Yankees, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Here's George Springer. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Center fielder, George Springer.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Gardner going back. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Third baseman, Alex Bregman.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He doubled his last time through. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed up a little high. This is hit sharply to the left side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, Dan, the sun goes down, and this guy lights up right here. That's his 3rd knock of the night.
Talk about having a good night. 3 hits, and hey, he might have another at bat or 2 before this one ends.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Down the third baseline. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game. Throw won't get him.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise to the occasion while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
And he'll manage to fight this one foul over near the left-hand side, and that'll keep the count steady at 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Bouncer down the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. The second for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Ronald Torre is the next to bat. He'll start things out in the sixth for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Here comes the first pitch. Sliders in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
A fastball that finds the outside corner.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Now another 0-2. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Springer has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The left fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard down the line. But a foul ball here, 0-1.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this 2-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
He looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. Sixth inning. 4-1 is our score. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They trail it 4-1. Chad Green enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 57, Chad Green.
Striding into the box, Marwin Gonzalez. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Gonzalez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Missed with a slider. Green is at least partially known for his big power slider. A lot of break on that pitch, but what makes it unique is how hard he's able to throw it. The 1-0 is in there for strike one. This is on the ground over the first. Bird gloves it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Catcher number 16, Brian McCann.
Ready once again, Brian McCann. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. On to first, and McCann is retired here for route number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Evan Gattis.
Now batting, Evan Gattis. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Leaves a slider right over the middle. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. And that's the 3rd out. Astros go down 1-2-3 as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. It's on to the 7th now in Game 2. But before we start, there's a look at our game summary to this point. Giancarlo Stanton will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. First pitch on its way. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
One of the keys to pitching late in the game's first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Now the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down the way.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Stepping in now, Greg Bird. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A ball and a strike now to Bird. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last two pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle-of-the-order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And that is just shy of the box seats, off the top of the wall. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right to staying at first.
Into the box, Didi Gregorius, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Popped him up. Bregman will put this one away, and the side is retired. The Yanks lead 1, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Stepping in is Josh Reddick.
Leading off for the Astros, right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Here comes the first pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a ball line softly down the right field line. Foul. Down the first baseline. Bird has it. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, George Springer. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a strike. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
And this is taken in for the second out.
Third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
Coming to the plate now, Alex Bregman. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to...
This is hit high and deep out to left. Gardner going back into the Crawford boxes and gone. It's a solo shot for Alex Bregman. His first homer so far in the series as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Yeah, and you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Soft liner towards short, and this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. One more for the Astros, and it comes on this solo homer. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Astros 5 and the Yankees 1. Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, however, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Popped him up. Gurriel moving to his left. 1 down.
Now batting.
With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game. And the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. Brandon Drury will bat next. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a high fastball for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Fly ball right down the line in left. Gonzalez on the move, and this will kick off the wall out near the 315 sign. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Here's the 4th hit of the game, and it's a good one. Puts a good swing on this thing, and it goes for a double. We'll see if they can build on it here.
Ronald Torreyes the next to bat, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Comes set with the 0-1. Grounded to 3rd. Bregman gloves it, and that's the 2nd out. Astros on top in front of the home crowd here at Minute Maid Park as you get a look at the line score to this point here in the 8th inning. Here's Brett Gardner now. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider.
I know it goes without saying, but the best pitch in baseball is getting ahead with a first pitch strike. That's why this guy's been able to stay in this game, pounding the zone.
The 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Reddick has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. One left for the Yankees. They're down 5-1. Tommy Canely is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 48, Tommy Canely.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time.
Carlos Correa.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that one just missed outside. Canely, originally from New York State. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
A 1-0 delivery. And that slider's almost in the dirt. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
A ball hit softly on the line to third. And this will be no problem over at third, and there's the first out. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. He was a double play victim last time around. First delivery to him on the way. And that one right down Main Street. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gardner is there. 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 9, Marwin Gonzalez.
So coming to the plate, Marwin Gonzalez. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. The 1-0 home. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball, 1-1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. The 1-2. Belted high and deep into right center. Judge going back on it, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap, and he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Catcher number 16, Brian McCann.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Game 2 coverage rolls on after this. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's the one.
Leading off for the Yankees, the right fielder, number 99.
Hector Rondon comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the
Now
ninth.
pitching for the Astros, number 30, Hector Rondon.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. He's got it one away. And there are the final numbers for the Astros starting pitcher. He really delivered a fantastic postseason performance. Giancarlo Stanton now. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Line toward the gap in left center. Springer is there, and there are two men gone now.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Hits this one hard the other way, and that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now. So that 2-out success means Gary Sanchez will get to hit here.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1. Ball shot foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. Last chance for the Yankees. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. Bird rounds third and is digging for the plate. Now the relay home, and he will beat the throw to McCann, safe at home plate.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Didi swings and belts a ball to right field. This is carrying well, and that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitters are on point, the pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
We could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4, the final tally. Houston even up this league championship series at 1 game apiece. Dallas Keuchel takes home the win. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros. 5 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Yankees, 4 runs, 7 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. The winning pitcher is Dallas Keuchel. The loss goes to Masahiro Tanaka. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 14 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Minute Maid Park, 40,950. The Astros thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.